Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a drama romance film called Lady MCB Beth from 2016. Enjoy your viewing. A young girl named Catherine is married off to a man much older than her. A maid named Anna takes care of her before she goes to bed left alone. Catherine waits for her husband, who upon entering the room immediately makes it clear that she will be staying at home all the time and will not be able to go out after Alexander demands that she take off her shirt. Catherine undresses, after which the man turns off the light and goes to bed in the morning sitting on the windowsill. The girl looks out the window. This is the first day of her new life. A day later, the next morning, Anna comes to Catherine's room to open the shutters on the windows. Catherine is very upset with her gray and boring life. Her only entertainment is the window overlooking nature and the fireplace and looking at it. Catherine constantly falls asleep. The girl quickly gets tired of this lifestyle before dinner is over. Catherine goes to her room. Boris Alexander's father does not like this. He tells Catherine about it, demanding that she not fall asleep and wait for her husband in the bedroom. Catherine is followed by Anna, whom Boris orders to make sure that his request is fulfilled. After a while, a drunken Alexander appears in the room. He demands that Catherine take off her shirt and sit by the fireplace, turning her face to the wall. As the man demands, Catherine hears the sound of unbuttoning her pants behind her. After that, Alexander begins to do manual labor in the morning. Catherine asks Boris where her husband went. According to the old man, there was an explosion at one of the mines owned by the family, and Alexander went there tomorrow. Boris is also going to London on business, so the girl will have to stay alone in the estate for a while. As soon as the old man leaves the house, Catherine goes outside for the first time in a long time to get some fresh air in the morning. Anna and another maid leave the house, and Catherine falls asleep in front of the fireplace as usual, but wakes up to screams outside. As she leaves the house, she hears voices in one of the buildings entering the building. Catherine sees company employees wrapped in sheets. Anna is hanging in the middle of the room. Sebastian points to her and says that they are weighing pigs. Catherine orders them to let the girl go, and then says that since they have spent Alexander's time and money on this entertainment, the girl will now look after them. When Catherine returns home, she learns the name of the sassy worker who has recently joined them. In the morning, she goes for a walk and meets Sebastian again. Catherine ignores his words about the house being in the other direction and smiles as night falls. She hears a knock at the door. Opening it, Catherine finds Sebastian, who says that is very bored. The girl tries to close the door, but the boy enters her room and puts Catherine in a corner. Sebastian tries to kiss her, but she pushes him away and then throws herself at him with kisses. This is the first morning in this house when the girl woke up happy. From that day on, she and Sebastian have been meeting secretly to fulfill their physical needs early in the morning while picking mushrooms. Anna meets Sebastian. The girl who is walking the dogs hints that his secret meetings with the owner could end badly, but in response, Anna hears only threats as night falls. Sebastian comes to Catherine again. The maid sees him through the keyhole in the morning. Anna goes to Catherine's room. She opens the windows and announces that Lester has returned. From a trip to London at dinner, Boris asks Anna to bring him some champagne, which Catherine drank in the absence of the men, not having betrayed her mistress. The maid is humiliated by Lester, who forces the girl to get down on all fours after learning of Catherine's betrayal. Boris goes to the barn. There, he beats Sebastian and then orders him to lock up. When Catherine finds out, she demands that he let the worker out for this request. Lester slaps her. Another quarrel ends with Boris going to his room and Catherine propping the door with a chair. After that, the girl asks Anna to sit next to her as Catherine does not like to dine alone. She starts asking the maid about her family. Boris starts knocking on the door, saying that he is not feeling well, but Catherine orders him to sit and not open the door as soon as the screaming and banging subsides. Catherine sends the maid to fetch a doctor, and she runs to the barn where Sebastian is locked up. The doctor who arrives can only pronounce Lester dead sometime later. Catherine receives a letter from Alexander. He cannot come to his father's funeral. The girl is sure that Alexander hated his father, and that's the whole reason after burying Lester. Catherine begins to meet with the boyfriend almost openly, and the maids discuss the death of their master, in which Anna blames herself because that day Boris ate the mushrooms that the girl was picking. Because of this, Anna lost the gift of speech. Catherine tells Sebastian about this, assuring him that the maid will not be able to tell her master anything because of her illness. The girl confesses her love to the boy, saying that as long as she is alive, she will never part with him. She will follow him anywhere, even to the next world. One night, Catherine wakes up to a noise looking out the window. She notices Alexander's horse below, waking Sebastian. Catherine sends him to the back room and waits for her husband. She tells him that she woke up to the Horsewang looking at Catherine. Alexander notices that she has noticeably put on weight, not the same as before. Before leaving, the girl goes to get tea, and while drinking it, Alexander confesses that he has heard rumors about his beloved's infidelity. For this, he threatens to expel Sebastian since Alexander knows everything. Catherine goes to the back room to get the boy. She puts him on the bed, taking off his pants. Catherine climbs on top of Sebastian in front of Alexander. Do you want to see part 2 of this video? Subscribe to the channel and comment part 2. Thanks for watching. I would see you at part 2.